gosh! The tea is scalding hot today, y'all. I can barely contain myself because what I'm about to tell you about Nell and Melody's so-called alliance has my jaw on the floor. Was Nell really fake all along? Did she actually turn on Melody for her own gain? And how in the world does Destiny Payton fit into this whole messy situation? Let me tell you something. The streets are talking, honey, and the receipts are coming in faster than I can collect them. Is Nell exposing Destiny? Is she ruining reputations? Or is she playing both sides like the ultimate chess master? I'm about to break it all down. And trust me when I say you absolutely do not want to miss this bombshell. Stay tuned, because by the time I finish spilling this piping hot tea, you might just see these friendships in a completely different light. Y'all, I am shook to my core. It looks like Nell and Melody's supposed friendship might not be as rock solid as we all thought. And guess who's stirring the pot right in the middle of all this drama? That's right, Destiny Payton. Now let's talk facts, because I need to know. Was Nell ever truly loyal to Melody? Or was she just biding her time, waiting for the perfect moment to flip the script? Because baby, the streets are whispering that Nell has been playing both sides, exposing secrets left and right, and possibly even ruining Destiny's reputation in the process. And you know when those receipts start dropping, the truth always comes out. So is this a case of cold-blooded betrayal, manipulation, or just another messy love and marriage Huntsville fallout? Stay locked in with me, because by the end of this tea session, you'll be questioning everything you thought you knew about these supposed friendships. Chile, the drama is heating up to levels I never thought possible. Some friendships really weren't built to last, were they? If you thought the explosive fallout between Melody and Destiny was ancient history, think again. Because now Nell is smack in the middle of it all, and the way things are looking, it's getting messier by the second. Now let's dive all the way in. Was Nell ever genuinely loyal to Melody? Or was she just playing the long game, waiting for that perfect opportunity to switch sides? Because word on the street, and I mean the whole street, is that she's been whispering in Destiny's ear, feeding her all kinds of juicy tea, and possibly even exposing private conversations that should have never seen the light of day. But here's where it gets shady, y'all. Was this Nell's master plan from the very beginning? One minute she's all smiles, cheering Melody on, acting like she's riding for Team Melody till the wheels fall off. Then boom! She's allegedly stirring the pot, throwing shade in every direction, and making moves that have folks giving her the ultimate side eye. So is she a ride or die friend, or has she been a secret opportunist this entire time? And y'all know when love and marriage Huntsville drama pops off, those receipts don't lie. So what's really happening behind those closed doors? Who's lying through their teeth? Who's manipulating the narrative? And most importantly, who's about to get exposed next? Stay locked in with me, because by the end of this tea session, you'll have all the juicy details served on a silver platter. And trust me when I say, you will never look at these friendships the same way again. This is the kind of drama that makes you question everything, and I mean everything, you thought you knew. If you've been keeping up with the ongoing tension between Melody Sherry and Destiny Payton, you already know it's been an absolute roller coaster of accusations, betrayals, and jaw-dropping revelations. But just when we thought we had all the players figured out, Nell has entered the chat in a way that no one saw coming. And let me tell you, what's happening right now is turning friendships into full-blown battle lines. For years, Nell has been viewed as someone firmly in Melody's corner. A loyal supporter, a trusted confidant, someone who was supposed to have her back through thick and thin, ride or die. But behind those closed doors, whispers have started circulating that maybe, just maybe, Nell hasn't been as loyal as she's claimed to be all this time. Some people are even saying that Nell has been secretly feeding Destiny insider information, possibly using her close relationship with Melody to gain access to private details, and then turning around to use those same details against her. The betrayal is real, y'all. But here's where it gets even more suspicious. Some of the very things Destiny has been saying lately align a little too perfectly with information that only someone in Melody's inner circle would know. Now, is this just a coincidence? Or has Nell been playing both sides this entire time? Because let's be real, Whenever there's drama in the love and marriage Huntsville universe, there's always someone working behind the scenes, pulling strings and shifting alliances for their own benefit. So what's the truth? Has Nell betrayed Melody? Was this a calculated, intentional move? Or is she just caught in the crossfire between two former friends who can't stand the sight of each other anymore? And most importantly, what happens next? Because if there's one thing I know for sure, the truth always comes out eventually. And when it does, there is absolutely no hiding from the fallout. Stay tuned, because I'm breaking it all down, connecting every single dot, and uncovering the real story behind this unexpected betrayal. And trust me when I say by the end of this tea session, you're going to be questioning whether anyone in this circle is actually a true friend, or if they're all just playing their roles until it benefits them to switch sides. This isn't just another messy fallout, y'all. This is a betrayal that cuts deep, and it might just change everything we thought we knew about the dynamics between Melody Sherry, Destiny Payton, and Nell. If you thought the drama in Love and Marriage Huntsville was finally cooling down, think again. Because what's happening right now isn't just exposing cracks in long-standing friendships, it's revealing the shocking ways loyalty and deception can twist together in the most unexpected ways. Let's talk about Nell, shall we? The person who was supposed to be in Melody's corner, someone who's been seen as a loyal supporter, a real one, someone who allegedly had Melody's back through thick and thin. But lately, something has been off. Have you noticed it? The way things are shifting, the way certain narratives are suddenly being spun, and most suspiciously, the way Destiny suddenly seems to have inside information that only a real friend of Melody's would have access to. Here's where things start getting real suspicious, y'all. Over the last few weeks, Destiny has been making some very pointed comments, some that, quite frankly, align a little too perfectly with details that should have never been made public. And the crazy part? The only way she could have known those details is if someone in Melody's inner circle was feeding them directly to her. And guess who's being side-eyed as the potential leak? That's right, Nell. Now let me break this down for a second. Melody and Destiny's friendship has been over for a long time now, and we all witnessed how messy that situation got. From Destiny's accusations of Melody being fake, to Melody calling Destiny out for playing the victim, these two have been throwing subtle and not so subtle shots at each other for months. And the thing about real friendship fallouts? When things end badly, people start talking. They start revealing secrets they promised to take to the grave. They start trying to gain the upper hand by any means necessary. So the million-dollar question is, did Nell betray Melody? Or is she just caught in the middle of this feud, trying desperately to keep the peace but accidentally making everything so much worse? Because let's be honest, Nell should know better. If you claim to be neutral, then why does it look like one side keeps winning the information war? If you're truly loyal to Melody, then why does it seem like Destiny suddenly has more ammunition than the entire US military? But wait, it gets even deeper. Some sources are saying this wasn't just an accident, that Nell has intentionally been feeding Destiny information, playing both sides like a master puppeteer, and keeping her own hands squeaky clean while the real damage happens behind closed doors. And if that's true, then this isn't just messy, this is calculated. This is premeditated betrayal at its absolute finest. So here's where we stand. Is Nell truly the snake that people are whispering she is? Or is she being framed as the villain while the real mastermind sits back, sips tea, and watches the drama unfold? One thing's for sure, when the truth finally comes out, someone is going to have a lot of explaining to do. And trust me, you do not want to miss the details I'm about to uncover. Because when you connect all the dots, the full picture might just shock you to your core. So stay tuned, grab your popcorn, and let's dive all the way in. Let me tell you something. If you thought the drama between Melody Sherry and Destiny Payton was over and done with, you are in for a rude awakening. Because this right here, this might just be one of the most shocking betrayals we've ever seen come out of Love and Marriage Huntsville. We all know reality TV friendships don't always stand the test of time. But what's happening behind the scenes right now is something entirely different. This isn't just petty drama or old wounds reopening. This is calculated, this is messy, and it has people questioning absolutely everything they thought they knew about loyalty. And at the center of it all, Nell. Now let's get one thing straight. Nell has always been seen as someone who was riding hard for Melody. She was supposed to be solid, a real one. Someone who wasn't going to switch up no matter how bad things got. But the streets are talking, and what they're saying, it is not looking good. Because if what people are speculating is true, then Nell just pulled off one of the biggest betrayals we've seen in a long, long time. So let me break this all the way down. For a while now, folks have been side-eyeing the way Destiny has been moving. We know she's no longer friends with Melody, and we definitely know things between them didn't end on a peaceful note. But here's the thing. Destiny has been making some very interesting statements lately. Statements that suggest she's got insider information. Details that only someone close to Melody would know. And this is where it gets real messy. The only way Destiny could have that type of information is if someone within Melody's inner circle was feeding it directly to her. And when you start narrowing down the possibilities, one name keeps coming up, Nell. Now here's where things start getting real suspicious. Nell has been playing the role of the neutral party. She's been acting like she's not picking sides, like she's just trying to stay out of the mess and keep things peaceful. But if that's really the case, then why does it seem like Destiny suddenly has more ammunition? Why does it feel like the only person benefiting from this so-called neutrality is Destiny? And let's be very clear, this isn't just hearsay. There are receipts. People have been catching subtle clues, little slip-ups in conversations, and whispers behind the scenes that suggest Nell hasn't been as loyal to Melody as she's claimed to be all this time. But why would she do this? That's the million-dollar question. Some folks believe that Nell is just playing both sides, trying to keep a foot in both camps so she doesn't burn any bridges. But others, they're saying this is way deeper than that Nell has intentionally been feeding Destiny information, making sure she stays one step ahead while keeping her own name clean. And if that's the case, then we're looking at one of the biggest backstabbings in love and marriage Huntsville history. Now here's what makes this even worse. Melody has already been through enough when it comes to disloyalty. We all saw how things played out with Martell. We all saw how she tried to maintain friendships only for them to crumble the moment she set boundaries. And now, if Nell really turned on her too, then that just proves one thing. Melody can't trust anybody. But wait, there's more. Because some sources are saying this wasn't just about friendship or loyalty, this was about business. There are rumors floating around that money might be involved, that certain alliances are being formed for financial reasons, and that Melody might have been the last person to find out about it. And if that's true, then this is way bigger than just messy reality TV drama. This is about power, this is about strategy, and this is about who's really in control behind the scenes. So the question remains, is Nell really the snake people are whispering she is? Or is there another layer to this that we haven't uncovered yet? Because one thing's for sure, when the truth comes out, somebody is going to have a lot of explaining to do. And trust me, you do not want to miss what I'm about to reveal. So grab your popcorn, stay locked in, and let's get into it.